Hello everyone, and welcome to February the 2nd, 2020, the only day you're going to find that reads forward and backwards the exact same way, 02022020. Anyway, it is Sunday, and I want to do a quick video on this Bill Gates predicting a coronavirus that has come to my attention. And this is a documentary that you will find on Netflix that he put out there at least a good month before the whole thing ramped up back in it was in November, came out in November 2019. And of course, we see the Wuhan outbreak starting in December, the very next month of 2019. And he did predict that this coronavirus-like virus would start in a Chinese market. And we want to know how he knew this. And I also want to point out on Netflix, we have on the board the Obamas. There they sit, and along with, I do also believe, Susan Rice. And I did put this out on my social media. People were saying that Facebook had removed it, so I want to make sure to grab it while it's still here and let you know, take a look at the article. And also there is a trailer on YouTube about it. But basically, billionaire Bill Gates appeared in the Netflix documentary to talk about the likelihood of a virus breaking out in one of China's wet markets where animals are killed on the spot before being sold. And in the short trailer, it just pretty much, just says it's going to wipe out millions of people. You should be able to find that trailer, there on on Netflix. You can see it. You should also be able to find the trailer on YouTube as well. Actually, let me just show you the video. It's only 23 seconds.
There's one thing that consistently ranks as one of the most likely things to end the world.
Well, if you think of anything that could come along that would kill millions of people, the pandemic is our greatest risk.
A pandemic is a disease that escapes our control, sweeping across the world, killing millions and changing civilizations. We know this because we've seen it before, a few times.
Anyway, we have a senator named Tom Cotton that is pretty much implying that the coronavirus is likely an engineered bioweapon coming from China's only level 4 super bioengineering lab in close proximity to the Ground Zero seafood market, where the virus is said to have first emerged in late 2019. And, if you click onto his Twitter page, we're going to see his tweet here. And I'm also seeing comments where people who are putting this sort of information out, they are getting deleted off of Twitter. And as you look down, if you were to go to the tweets, a lot of these tweets are unavailable. You'll just keep seeing this over and over. So it's a cover up, and we just definitely have to pray against this. In last night's video, I pretty much pointed out that they unsealed an indictment, that is, a Harvard chemist named Charles Lieber with fraud. He got he appeared at a January 30th, 2020 hearing shackled and wearing an orange jumpsuit. So he was arrested. His bail is set at $1 million cash. And let me see, there's some other things he was charged with. He was charged with fraud on the 28th. And he's a chair of the chemistry and chemical biology department at Harvard University. And he was charged with fraud. The complaint alleges that Lieber had his financial ties to China's 1,000 Talents program from the U.S. National Institutes of Health and Department of Defense, as well as from his own university. So he is charged with a single felony count for making false statements to U.S. government agencies. The maximum sentence for such a charge is 5 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a $250,000 fine. The complaint alleges that in 2012, Lieber signed a contract with Wuhan University of Technology, and that's where the whole supposed coronavirus has originated from. So he signed some contract out there, right there where it was. And so his role was as a scientist. They call a strategic scientist. He was paid up to $50,000 per month plus approximately $150,000 per year in living expenses. And he received $1.5 million to start up and fund a research lab at WUT, which is the Wuhan University of Technology. So the complaint includes several emails that Lieber allegedly sent outlining how he should be paid and in what currency. So it looks like he was making a deal, cutting a deal, and, doing something extra for them, right? I just want to cover this extensively because people say, oh, there's no indictment. There's nothing happening. Nobody's getting arrested. And people are getting arrested all the time for sex trafficking. Every day we see a new story, a new sex trafficking ring being taken down. And, there's no indictments. No, there are indictments. Harvard University Chairman Charles Lieber and 2 Chinese nationals have been charged with hiding ties to China. And I've been covering this. I did it on video yesterday and I have today's video. And so this whole article is proving that there are being arrests made, and they are catching people that are going behind our backs and lying about things. And in this case, this scientist, this Harvard University Chairman Charles Lieber, he was hiding his everything that he was doing behind the United States back, and he was working with these 2 people, and one of those people actually attempted, it says they were charged with attempting to smuggle 21 vials of biological research to China, and they were indicted also. So people are getting caught, and we may not be hearing about it all the time, but the stories are being printed, and we need to all publish them on our YouTube channel so that people can understand things are being revealed. Anyway, I want to thank you for listening to my video for today. I pray you're being blessed and that you have a wonderful February the 2nd.